It is time now for Fair Tale New News Report for this Friday afternoon, June 23rd, 2015. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here are your new news headlines here, and our top story at 12 noon here is King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia, who came to the throne in old age and earned the reputation of a cautious reformer even as the Arab Spring revolts toppled heads of the state and Islamic State militants threatened the Muslim establishment that he represented, died at the age of 90. As he held his field of potential competitors take shape, Senator Marco Rubio, Republican, for has taken concrete steps to run for president in 2016. To the Senate confirms to CBS News. Many NFL players, both current and former, say they're having a hard time believing Tom Brady's denial that he knew anything about the alleged use of deflated footballs during the team's AFC Championship win last Sunday over the Indianapolis Colts. In Los Angeles, the leading U.S. pediatrician group on Friday urged parents, schools, and communities to vaccinate children against measles in the face of an outbreak that began at Disneyland in California in December and has spread to more. Sales of previously owned homes rose 2.4% in December as median home prices for the year overall finished at the highest level since 2007. The deadline imposed by ISIS for Japan to pay $200 million to three of the two captives past started with the terrorist group called the Canton Cochrane Party, even as questions swirled around the offensive to initial tape and whether the pair is even alive. Houthis Shiite Yemeni wearing army uniforms stand atop the armored vehicle which was seized from an army during recent clashes outside the house of Yemen's President Abed Rabbo Mansour Hadi in Sana'a, Yemen on Thursday. For decades, the reality of U.S. relations with India has fallen short of the much beloved potential. Nearly 9 years ago, for example, President George W. Bush signed a contract with legislation clearing the way to the U.S. The boy's uncle was supposed to babysit them during the parents' trip to Nigeria, but is now charged with endangering the welfare with a child. In New Hampshire. In Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, a trooper testified at a Pennsylvania murder trial said he initially suspected a missing pharmacist had fled town with his girlfriend to avoid sentencing in a drug case. In Honolulu, officials said 11 people are safe after being rescued from their sinking towboat off the Hawaiian island of Oahu. The Coast Guard said it received an emergency call Thursday afternoon from the 95-foot Nilani after it began taking on water. In Davos, Switzerland, gather a couple of thousand of the world's richest people in a small frozen town for the weekend. You got more than parties and seminars. Carrier Technology CEO Scott Sherman, in what was probably the most telegraphed central bank decision in the world, the ECB yesterday unveiled its quantitative easing program to purchase government debt. SkyMall, the company that produces and flight catalogs located on nearly every domestic flight, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on Thursday after struggles to reach passengers who were turning their smartphones and tablets during flights. UBS shares plunged on Friday after the company warned profits for the fourth quarter would come in well less than Wall Street expected. As literally everything becomes connected, we'll stop thinking of the internet as something that exists on a computer or a phone. In Redmond, Washington, it is safe to say that one in the audience in a Windows 10 launch event expected Microsoft to announce a holographic platform. Imagine one day buying an Android smartphone not for Verizon, AT&T, Smith, or T-Mobile, but with Google Wireless. In Park City, Utah, gymnast sex mentioned earlier in the Browns. A directly comedic look of the world of a washed-up Olympiad disorder called written by Melissa Ratchet a Big Bang Theory, but it's not until the movie is almost finished. Winter is coming. The X-Men franchise, as director Byron Singer announced on Twitter Thursday that the latest installment in the X-Men movies, X-Men Accomplice, has cast young actors in 3 familiar roles, including a familiar face with HBO's Game of Thrones. In Los Angeles, George Lucas has been toying around with strange magic for almost 15 years and made a musical fantasy about a fairy kingdom and true love in the theaters Friday. It began as a pet project while he was working on the Star Wars. Nearly 3 months after the Phillies probe his struck landed on a comet, European Space Agency scientists still don't know what it is. It is now 3 minutes midnight, according to Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, which is warning that the end of humanity might be nigh. The first Ebola vaccines will be shipped to West Africa and Friday, loaded aboard a commercial flight from Brussels, Belgium to Liberia. An emotional video of Denver infants found seeing their mother clearly for the first time has been made meals that was sharing the joy. Okay, take a look at stock market report. Dow 17,754.17 down 59.81. S&P 520 58.45 down 4.70. Nasdaq 4759.40 up 9. European markets here. DAX 10 649.38 up 230.96. FTSE 6832.83 up 36.20. CAC 4640.69 up 87.89. In the Asian markets, Nikkei 17511.75 up 182.73. Shanghai 3353.29 up 9.95. HSI 24850.45 up 327.82. Oil markets 46.19 down 12 cents. Brent 49.13 up 61 cents. And natural gas 2.97% up 135,000 a point. In the gold markets, 29.70 down 11. Silver 18.255 down 105,000 a point. And copper 2.4955 down 83,000 a point. In the bonds, US 10 yield 1.825% down 71,000 a point. German 10 yield 0.367% up 1,000 a point. And Japanese 10 yield 0.245% down 2,000 a point. In FX bonds, European US dollar 1.1274 down 1,000 a point. US dollar Japanese yen 117.78 down 70 cents. And Great Britain pound US dollar 1.502% up 2,000 a point. Alright, let's take a look at New England Insular here at 1206 there. Let's move it on to the sports. After a shock third round loss at Australian Open 7-11-year semifinal streak in Melbourne and losing before the fourth round of the major for just the second time in 12 years, Roger Federer has little to worry about. By now, and any self-respecting basketball fan knows full well that the Golden State Warriors point guard Steve Kerr is a superstar, but being that LeBron James is the top vote getter for the 2015 NBA All-Star Game, Kerr the man himself is one today. The New England Patriots take on the Seattle Seahawks in Super Bowl 49, their 8th Super Bowl in franchise history. And tonight, the Boston Celtics will be at Denver, Colorado, taking on the Denver Nuggets. Game time, 9 o'clock, which is 7 o'clock Denver time. Peter Chell News Time approaching 12:07 here, and it is time now for a little travel report here, and it's both standing highways, byways of New England here, and a few slow spots here. Route 6 on the westbound side is a little slow from Sagamore all the way down to the Sagamore Bridge. Route 6 on the eastbound side slowed down to the Sagamore Bridge due to some road construction. Roadway reduced to one lane on Route 6 westbound at the Sagamore Bridge here. And Southeast Expressway at the southbound side slow on the Dorchester stretch here. And 293 on the southbound side slow down from Manchester down for Route 101 in Bedford here. But otherwise, you're smooth sailing highways, byways, New England, and we got an accident on Route 3 on the northbound side here. In chunks between Route 4 and 40, so expect some delays here. Peter Chell News Time, 12:07 here, and it is time now for a weather report here on this Friday afternoon here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 12:07 p.m. 35 degrees on temperature with first gas humidity of 42%. Wind speed west by 8 miles per hour, barometer 3.20 inches. 14 degrees and a visibility of 10 miles and a wind chill about 20 degrees. Alright, take a look at our current conditions around the region here. It is 32 degrees in Boston, 31 in Pittsburgh, it's 31 in Bedford, 31 in Beverly, 27 in Gloucester, 30 in Averill. It is 26 out in Worcester, 28 in Sturbridge, 26 in Webster, 33 out in Milford, 31 in Norwood, 32 in Taunton, 32 in Bedford, it's 30 in Plymouth, it's 30 Provincetown, 38 in Falmouth, 31 in Chatham, it's 34 in Block and in Providence, 33 in Westerly, 32 in Smithfield, 34 in New York City, 33 in Islip, 34 in Montauk, 30 in Lansdowne, 32 in Bridgeport, 31 in Waven, it's 30 in Danbury, 20 in Waterbury, Connecticut, 32 in Meriden and Windsor Locks, Connecticut, 31 in Norfolk, Connecticut, 30 in Springfield, it's 20 in Amherst, 28 in Greenfield, 26 in Athol, Massachusetts, 25 in Pittsfield, 28 in Northampton, it's 29 in Albany, New York, it's 27 in Saratoga Springs, 16 in Bennington, 23 in Bradford, Vermont, it's 25 in Rutland, Vermont, it's 21 in Claremont, New Hampshire, it's 27 in Laconia, New Hampshire, and in Concord, New Hampshire, 25 in Keenan, Jeffrey, New Hampshire, 29 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 30 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 26 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and 29 in Portland, Maine. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our surface map around the country. It shows a warm front off the southeastern portion of Alaska and off the Washington, Oregon coastline here. Stationary front from Southern Nevada to Danforth, Arizona, curving down to north central Mexico here. We got a cold front continuing northern Saskatchewan up to northern Montana, merging with a warm front and a stationary front from the extreme northern Quebec, stretching warm front in the northwestern Quebec here. And stationary front from the Gulf of Mexico, merging with a warm front down in the northern Florida at the sea with a pair of low pressures off Louisiana and southeastern Texas Gulf Coast here. And get a front of mine from San Francisco down to California coastline with low pressure right there. And another front of mine from Gulf of California down to the Baja California, Mexico here. Get a flybye from eastern Colorado down for Nebraska, down for Minnesota, and up in Ontario here. And we got high pressure in eastern Idaho, southwestern New Mexico, southeastern Kansas, and eastern Virginia here. 30 degrees that temperature right now in Detroit. It's 31 out in Pittsburgh, 36 in Washington, D.C., 46 in Atlanta, 76 in Miami, Florida, 49 in Brownsville, Texas. It's 43 in Dallas, Texas, 26 in Kansas City, 20 in Omaha, Nebraska, 29 in Chicago, 31 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 32 out in Great Falls, Montana, 49 in Seattle, 47 in San Francisco, 52 in Los Angeles, 42 in Las Vegas. That's 24 out in Salt Lake City, 20 in Denver, Colorado, 23 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and 50 degrees out in Phoenix, Arizona here. Alright, let's take a look at our radar situation here. In the noontime hour here. And this is going to be our weather maker for tomorrow. Some rain showers from north central Florida, stretching up to Georgia, down for western Carolinas, down for stretching over western Kentucky, Tennessee, down for eastern Arkansas, down for eastern Texas, and a lot of rain showers up the Louisiana coastline, off New Orleans, and stretching down for the Mississippi and Alabama Gulf Coast, down for Alabama here. While we've seen some snow showers in the northwestern North Carolina, down for western Vermont to West Virginia, rain and sleet around eastern portion of West Virginia, and some snow and sleet around central and western Kentucky, down for southeastern Indiana here. And some snow showers from northern Quebec, stretching in eastern Ontario, stretching in northeastern Michigan, and line of snow and sleet around eastern UP and Michigan, and up in Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin, and rain showers in south central portions of Minnesota, and some sleeting around north central Iowa, down for southeastern portions of Minnesota here. And some snow showers in central Wyoming, rain showers in the northwestern Oregon and the western Washington coastline, the southwestern portion of British Columbia here. And rain, sleet, and snow showers in central portions of British Columbia, and some rain showers with a few heavy rain showers around Alaska here. And we're seeing moderate to heavy bands rain around the Florida Panhandle, stretching down for Tallahassee, and stretching down for southeastern portions of Georgia here. Alright, let's take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows line of clouds covering much of the southeastern portion of the country. Another batch of clouds covering from northern New England, stretching in Quebec, down for Ontario, then the northern Great Lakes, down for southern Minnesota, down for Iowa, and around Nebraska, and covering around Colorado, Utah, and stretching to Wyoming, down for western Montana, and a line of clouds from northern Idaho, stretching down for western Oregon, up in Washington State, down for British Columbia, down for western Alberta here, and a line of clouds coming from Wyoming, down for Utah, down for southern Nevada, down for southeastern California, and down for the Baja California coastline of Mexico here. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here. Coastal storms spread heavy rain to the southeast, while wintry mix is expected over the Mid-Atlantic and northeast United States, and well above normal temperatures in the forecast for the center of the country. Our deep upper trough currently swinging in front of the southern plains will continue to have access to abundant moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. This will make the events and system quite the precipitation maker as it gradually lifts up eastern seaboard. As the associated area of low pressure lifts at the Carolinas late Friday night, continued intensification is expected, which will begin the increase in wind field around the system as a fairly healthy swath of rainfall expected to forecast to switch from the eastern Gulf of Coast up around the majority of the East Coast. 1 and 2 inches of rainfall should be expected for the Sunday morning. Meanwhile, enough cold air wrapping around the backside of the system should spread manageable snows from the central glaciers up across sections of the Mid-Atlantic States and the coastal New England layer. Additionally, along the rain snow line will be a mixture of precipitation types which may include freezing rain and sleet, and an all in all. This should not be a major snow producer given a lack of surface height to the north, which will bring continuous supply of cold air into the regions participating. The intrusion of maritime air into the mix will make this event consistent of multiple precipitation types. The story across a large sector of the United States will be above normal temperatures at times over the winds of the lee of Rockies lane and sufficient warming front today, and high temperatures approximately 15 to 20 degrees above normal across the northern Rockies and in the northern central plains. Such anomalies will be even more impressive overnight, reaching about 25 to 30 degrees above climatology levels, as this will place Sunday morning temperatures in the 30s, which is rather mild for late January. Elsewhere, a fairly strong clipper system will work its way down from Alberta from the upper Midwest on Saturday night. This feature should begin to spread light to moderate snow across mid-Minnesota and Wisconsin early Sunday with 2 to 4 inches possible in spite of a limit in the moisture source. Clipper system can easily produce low-class higher amounts where meso scale. banding occurs. Quasi-zonal flow across the Pacific Northwest is forecast to be in place with a tremendous speed of moisture across the eastern Pacific. The combination of onshore flow with upslope trajectories around the terrain will lead to heavy precipitational amounts over the areas of the Olympics and Washington Cascades. Some of the activity should migrate inland, affecting areas of northern Idaho and northwestern Montana. This mountain nature of this Pacific area masses will keep snow levels rather higher throughout the event. And forecast discussion around the region here. High pressure will move offshore today. A coastal storm will impact much of the region Saturday and the southern and out with the potential for heavy snow across parts of this area, as low pressure will probably pass too far south in the region Monday and Monday night. The result in much accumulated snow. High pressure will then build across eastern Canada, resulting in very cold weather Tuesday and Wednesday. A near-term flat tonight, 7 a.m. update. Adjusted temperatures of skies, mainly with this update with a primary change to waist high temperatures. Feel that despite that the cold start this morning, as full sunshine and modest return flow should allow things to warm a bit higher than previously expected otherwise. Other forecast parameters are tracked this time here. Okay, let's take a look at today's highs. We're going to see temperatures in the 30s for much all the region here, ranging from 32 degrees in Cotton, New Hampshire and in Portland, Maine, up to 31 in Rutland, Vermont, 32 in Albany, New York. It's 36 in Worcester, Massachusetts, 37 in Boston, 37 in Hartford, and 30 in New York City here. Alrighty, let's take a look at the latest on Saturday nor'easter here. It'll be still 6 to 8 inches amounts possible. Low covenants. Greatest likelihood of impact across north central and northeastern Massachusetts. 1 inches of snow possible. Timing beginning midnight, Saturday evening here, and heavy wet snow leading to down tree limbs and isolated power outages here. For northerly winds, 40 to 50 miles per hour. Gusts, high covenants at Cape Downs, and Saturday afternoon evening storm departures, isolated power outages, and down tree branches here. Coastal flood and high covenants eastern Massachusetts coastline, including Cape Cod Bay, Saturday afternoon high tide. Splash over minor coastal flood and then freezing rain. Low covenants, broad area potential from northern Connecticut, northern Rhode Island, and south central Massachusetts. Saturday morning and the afternoon, as icy roads, slick spots of surfaces are exposed and not snow covered here. And forecast amounts. Area of highest risk. Heaviest wet snow and down limbs and isolated power outages that's going to be in northern and central Worcester County and stretch it up to much of northeastern Massachusetts, up into Middlesex County and up into northeastern Massachusetts here. And forecast estimates. This is an area of highest risk of low covenants. Forecast a great deal of uncertainty, not expecting a big impact of ice here. It'll be from north central and northeastern Connecticut, down from northern Rhode Island here, and down for southwestern Massachusetts, southern Worcester County, and down through the greater Boston and metro west Boston and Norfolk County here. Snowfall probabilities of 6 inches or more. Highest probability for central and northern Worcester County, and up into northwestern Massachusetts, up into Middlesex County, up into northeastern Massachusetts here. And maximum wind gusts here, 25 to 35 miles per hour for inland areas. 35 miles per hour or more from southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Islands there. The good coastal flooding. Main concern is the Saturday afternoon high tide. Pockets of minor coastal flooding along the eastern Massachusetts coast, including Cape Cod Bay. 2:01 p.m. at 11.39 high tide. And this will be a winter weather advisory for northern Rhode Island and down for north and western Boston, and down for Worcester County, and down for northeastern Connecticut and north central Connecticut here, and southern Hampshire County, including the Springfield area here. Alright, let's take a look at this hazardous weather outlook here. Day 1, today and tonight. Hazardous weather not expected at the time. Day 2 for 7, Saturday for Thursday. Precipitation will overspread the region very early Saturday morning. Initially will mainly be snow. The snow will change to rain and sleet, stop the Mass Pike for a time later in the morning and afternoon before changing back to snow. And end in early Saturday evening. Snow accumulation will be between 2 to 5 inches along the Boston Providence quarter, with more north and west and less south and east. A subtle change in the track may result in more or less snow than currently forecast. A winter weather advisory will likely be needed for least some in this region. Pockets of minor coastal thunder are likely during the Saturday afternoon nighttime cycle along the eastern Massachusetts coastline here. A northwest wind gusts up 40 to 50 miles per hour are expected Saturday night across the Cape Downs, as a wind advisory will likely be needed for this region here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For this afternoon, sun skies have about 38 degrees, southwest wind about 8 miles per hour. For tonight, snow likely wind after 5 a.m., increased skies without lower than 27 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 miles per hour, chance of precipitation 6%. New solar accumulation less than average possible. For Saturday, rain, snow, and sleet possibly mixed with freeze rain before 3 p.m. Then rain and sleet between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Then rain and snow after 4 p.m. minor 36 degrees. Light not variable wind becoming north around 9 to 14 miles per hour in the morning. Winds could gust sides 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 100%. New snow and sleet accumulation 2 to 4 inches possible. Saturday, snow available before midnight. Low about 26 degrees. West wind about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gust sides 31 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 80%. Little dose circulation expected for Sunday. Most sides sky about 36 degrees. Northwest wind about 8 miles per hour. Gust size 24 miles per hour. For Sunday night, a chance of snow showers made after 4 a.m. Mostly clouds sky low about 17 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Monday, chance of snow showers. Mostly clouds sky high about 26 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Friday night, chance of showers of snow. Mostly clouds sky low about 9 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Tuesday, the podcast sky about 18 low about 4 degrees. For Wednesday, most set to podcast sky about 22 to about 5 degrees. And for Thursday, podcast sky about 31 degrees. Here's where the phrase of the day. A sunny day on Friday and a little storm on tap for Saturday. P.U.S.A. Have a good day with goodbye. I'll see you for a 5 o'clock report. Have a good night.